Hi friends, how are you doing today? Today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic called voice culture, also known as voice training. So have you wondered why has voice culture suddenly become such an important subject? Like 10-20 years back, nobody was talking about voice culture, right? We were just normally learning Carnatic music or Hindustani music. It was just a very conventional approach towards learning. But now, why has voice culture become a separate subject that people are talking about? Let me tell you why. Now, if you are a singer, then there are two important things you have to develop. One is your musical quality. So that deals with how good is your understanding of music. How good is your shruti, how good is your talam, how well do you understand your ragas, right? So the musical content of your singing, that is one side of the story. But the other side of the story is the voice. So the voice ultimately decides how all your musical content sounds to the listener. Because ultimately you are not just going to sing to yourself, right? You're going to sing to an audience, you're going to sing to a listener. So unless you have a well-cultured and a well-shaped voice, all your musical content will not reach the listener in the proper manner. So that is why I believe that voice culture is so very important, and in fact at VoxGuru we have a separate curriculum just for voice culture. So that is the amount of focus we give on this particular aspect. So a lot of research has gone into building this kind of a structured curriculum. So usually in voice culture you will not find a very structured curriculum in many places. So we have tried to combine various techniques. Every form of music has different strengths, like Carnatic music has its strengths, Hindustani classical music has its strengths, Western music has its strengths. So we've combined concepts from all these areas and put together a beautiful voice culture curriculum for you. So what do we learn in this curriculum and how is it going to benefit you? First and foremost, we focus a lot on the breathing technique. Breathing is where it starts, right? The whole process of singing begins with your breath. Without breath, you cannot sing. So if you are able to develop the correct breathing technique, half your problems in singing are solved already. Okay, so breathing is where most of us tend to go wrong, and that affects so many other aspects of our singing. So at VoxGuru, we give a lot of importance to correcting your breathing technique. And the second important aspect is avoiding vocal strain. Strain is something almost all of us have suffered at some point of time, right? When we sing higher notes or lower notes, our voice starts feeling very tense and very strained. Or sometimes when we sing continuously for 1 hour, we start feeling a pain in the throat. So all this needs to be avoided, right? Because when we are singing, there should be no strain, there should be no tension. Singing should be a very easy and effortless process, right? And that requires certain techniques to be used. Only then it will be effortless. Otherwise, what will happen? Whenever you sing, it will look as if you are struggling. The audience who is watching you can see that, hey, this guy is actually struggling a lot to hit the note. He is not singing effortlessly. So that should never happen, right? When you are singing, people should be like, wow, how is she singing so easily? She's singing such a difficult song, but she's singing it so easily. That is how it should be. That is the impact you have to create. Right? So this is a very important aspect that we focus on in our voice culture curriculum, how to make you sing without any strain. So whether you're singing upper notes, lower notes or middle notes, you will still be able to do it very easily, and we help you with the right techniques to achieve this. So if you are a singer and you want to improve your singing technique, then you should definitely join our voice culture program. Just drop us a WhatsApp message on the link given in the description, and we'll get back to you with all the details. And I'm sure that this program is going to make a huge difference to the way you use your voice and the way you can control your voice. Okay, so far you might not have thought so much about the voice, right? Because especially when we're learning Carnatic music, there is so much of musical content to focus on. So many ragas, so many compositions. So there is no time to think about the voice at all. So in this program, we will be exclusively thinking about the voice. We will look at each and every aspect of the voice and fine tune every little thing. So by the end of this, trust me, you will develop certain very important habits of singing which you can use in your regular singing as well. So I'll be waiting to hear from you. Drop us a WhatsApp message right away, and don't miss the Vijayadasami special batches which are starting soon. So the auspicious occasion is round the corner. So please write to us right away, and let's get started with your journey soon. Take care.